Good afternoon. It's 5 o'clock and that means it's time for Rooftop Trombone in the age of COVID-19. And today, of course, is day number 51. 51 days. In my ongoing quest to prove that I'm more OCD than you are. Which is probably not much contest for most of you. Anyway, my name is Don Bowyer. I am the Dean of the School of Arts at Sunway University, a university that you can in fact see over there. People told me you couldn't, but I checked it out on the video last night. Anyway, Sunway University in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where we are on day number 51 of a movement control order. Initially it was a 14-day MCO, then 14 more, then 14 more, and we're in the fourth MCO 4 right now, so the weeks 7 and 8, and for the last 4 days it's been a conditional MCO. There have been just some slight relaxation around the country, but for the most part we're all still staying at home. The university where I work, everyone is working from home, and they're working hard. I know they are because I keep hearing from students who say things are going really well. We're excited about that. We were lucky. We were between semesters when the lockdown came, and we have an odd academic calendar. The lockdown came in the middle of March. We were between semesters, just getting ready to start a new semester, and we geared up. We had time to gear up for the online teaching before we actually started it, which I know a lot of my colleagues around the world did not have that luxury. But anyway, of course, our semester is not coming near to its conclusion. We go until July the 24th with this semester, so we've got a long way to go. But we're getting it better and better every week. I don't know why I'm off on that. Do you know what today is? Today is May the 7th, the 7th of May, and in 1718, 302 years ago, the city of New Orleans was founded, or at least that's the day they celebrated on. I'm not sure they know the exact date, according to Wikipedia, my source for all things. But we celebrate the 302nd birthday of New Orleans today, and because of that, and because I didn't have any other theme, I'm going to do three tunes that, well, two that are really associated with New Orleans, and one more that's a Dixieland tune that, and of course Dixieland music is associated with New Orleans. So I hope you enjoy these. This first one is Won't You Come Home, Bill Bailey. Let me get the band to start playing, because they're an essential part of this piece. That was your cue. Thank you. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Pardon the, so often I turn these into personal complaints, which I will do again. I'm retitling that, Donna Lamb, won't you please come home? I miss my wife. I hope she comes home soon. Anyway, and of course she cannot until the movement control order is lifted, in case you were wondering. Anyway, I'm going to continue with another New Orleans tune. This one really is so appropriate for today. It's called Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans? And here it comes. I'm so lucky to have my trombone teacher here today to help me out. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? Thank you. We rehearsed that with two different endings there, and I guess the band took one and I took the other. Anyway, it's you might have noticed it's kind of raining. It was pouring the rain 15 minutes ago. Fortunately, that has slacked off, and it's becoming a nice evening, and it's also dropped the temperature by several degrees, and that's always nice. I'm going to play one more piece, also associated with, well, I heard that thunder. I don't know if you did. Maybe the rain has slacked off only for a few minutes. Anyway, I'm going to do one more piece. This is definitely associated with New Orleans. I actually played this piece about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago in this series. But I thought, after 4 years, I can do it again, right? It's When the Saints Go Marching In, and I think the first time I did it was just me. That was before I started using the technology. Which, by the way, I need to say something about that. As a musician, as a jazz musician, it's not fun playing with a computer. I'd much rather play with other musicians. That's where music is communicating between musicians, among musicians, and all of those musicians communicating with the public. It's hard enough communicating with a camera, but I know you're out there, some of you. The hard part, like I say, for me is not having other musicians to play with, and I miss that a lot. I look forward to playing with other musicians and putting this computer away relatively soon. In any case, here is, let me cue up the band. And this is When the Saints Go Marching In. Turn them up a little bit. Thank you. When the Saints Go Marching In. Happy birthday, New Orleans. Thank you, thank you. Happy birthday, 302 years. You're looking great. I know New Orleans also was having some virus troubles. I believe still is. I think pretty much the whole world is. But we're all gearing up for that day when we can get out and travel again and come home to where we live. Right? Anyway, that's all I have for today. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be here again, May 8th. Coming up on May the 10th is Mother's Day here in Malaysia, also Mother's Day in the United States, where I'm from. And as I mentioned several times already, I'm going to do a little bit longer show that day. The local residents here in my apartment complex have agreed to tolerate more than 10 minutes, which I think is pretty generous of them for a trombone player. Anyway, we're going to do a few extra tunes. I'm going to repeat a couple of things that I've done over the years in this series. But we're also going to do a couple of new things. And so if you have a tune you'd really like to send out to your mom, let me know. I may or may not be able to play it, but I'll sure read your comment in the comment section. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.